This presentation is part of a well-established tradition in the village when we take time to consider and recognize the most significant achievements of the prior year, and we're glad you've joined us. This particular evening is always a favorite of the council as we look back at some of the milestones that will forever define our history. The achievements highlighted here this evening are the result of the hard work of many people who shared their time and talents for the betterment of our village. It's my privilege to reflect on these achievements and help enshrine them for years to come. These successes would not be possible without the collaborative and dedicated efforts of the team of residents and businesses of Downers Grove, my village council colleagues, village staff, and our partner organizations. What we'll see this evening is that through working together, your village provides top quality services and that we work hard to reflect the values, standards, and priorities of our community. If you're new to Downers Grove or just want to take a look back, these reviews are available on the village website dating back to 2021. In 2024, the village substantially completed the construction of the Civic Center project. After decades of false starts and course changes, construction started in late 2022. I'm thrilled to say that the project is wrapping up on schedule and on budget. We now enjoy a modern facility shared by the police department, village hall departments, and School District 58's administrative offices. This facility adds value to our community and stands ready to serve Downers Grove for generations to come. Israel Blackburn Plaza will welcome visitors to the building. Elected and appointed boards will convene and deliberate right here in the council chambers named for former Mayor Betty Cheever. The Civic Center also includes environmentally sustainable features and will showcase the ways that local governments can work together and serve as stewards of community resources and our shared environment. The building belongs to the entire community, and we're excited about showing it off. So please join us for the Civic Center celebration on Saturday, February 8th. It will be an open house event, and we're looking forward to seeing you here. Here's a quick video showing the construction of our beautiful new building. One of the key components of the Civic Center project is the sale and redevelopment of the property that lies between the new Civic Center and the vehicle fleet garage, often referred to as Lot 2. The village selected LCI development partners for this portion of the project. As depicted in this rendering, the proposed apartment building, which will also include two-story townhouses along Curtis Street, will complement the adjacent village buildings and fit well with the existing residential neighborhood to the south. Construction is planned to start this summer. With the sale of the property and the real estate taxes paid once the building is completed, this project will generate over $14 million that the village will use to help pay off the bonds issued to construct the Civic Center project. The financial plan, which was confirmed in 2024, continues to show that the village will not have to levy an additional property tax to make payments on these bonds that we issued for the construction of this beautiful new facility that we are now enjoying. With the sale of this property, that's because I didn't scroll far enough. The Civic Center contains several environmentally sustainable elements focused on energy and water best practices, including green roofs that are located on two areas of our roof that help as a rainwater buffer, air purifier, ambient temperature reducer, and indoor temperature regulator. Permeable pavers, reducing the amount of impervious area on the site, reducing stormwater runoff. Solar panels that capture the sun's energy and use it to help supply power to the building in a renewable and inexhaustible manner. Native landscaping is located throughout the site, minimizing the need for maintenance, reducing water demand and air pollution, and providing shelter and food for wildlife. The village is also enhancing our biodiversity. For instance, in 2024, 9 bioswales were installed, bringing the total throughout the village to 48. Whether in and around these bioswales, in pollinator gardens or stormwater basins, the village will continue to incorporate native plantings and improve biodiversity wherever possible. In December, we launched the Recycle Coach, a platform that provides residents with a set of tools to become better recyclers and manage their curbside collection. With the Recycle Coach mobile app, Residents can stay organized with a curbside collection and events calendar, receive collection reminders and real-time information about service disruptions, check the proper disposal of different household items through a searchable What Goes Where tool that also allows you to search using your phone's camera, and become a recycling expert through weekly quizzes and educational materials. Thanks to our partners at DuPage County who developed this mobile app. The village converted street lights in the Esplanade Office Park to dark sky compliant LED fixtures using grant funding from ComEd. The rain barrel and native tree shrub sales continue to be popular with the community. These annual events have been a part of a successful collaboration with our partners at the Conservation Foundation since 2010. Our sustainability efforts also focus on reducing potable water consumption. Thanks to our monitoring and conservation efforts, including our innovative WaterSmart system, village-wide water consumption is down over 20% since 2012, even though our population is up. And in 2024, your village purchased its first fully electrical vehicle. This Ford pickup truck is part of our public safety fleet, and the experience gained with it will allow us to better understand and implement similar opportunities in the future. As you can see, environmental sustainability has been among your village's top priorities and guiding principles for decades, and will continue to be in 2025 and beyond. Much of 2024 was spent on the Guiding DG suite of projects. Understanding, planning for, and managing change is critical to the long-term success of our community. These Guiding DG plans will serve as a roadmap for the village to direct future growth and development, mobility, sustainability, and streetscapes over the next 20 years. The Guiding DG projects kicked off in early 2024, and work is expected to continue through mid-2025. The success of Guiding DG is built upon public engagement, and that's why we made it a top priority. We reached out to the community by popping up events all across the village, through social media and email blasts, through targeted outreach to stakeholders and community groups, and hosting 25 public meetings of your village council. Over 3,000 people have provided responses to 4 surveys. There have been nearly 900 attendees at workshops and events. Nearly 70 key stakeholders completed interviews, and over 100,000 have been reached with our 32 Facebook posts. Each and every engagement target the village has set has been exceeded. Many thanks to everyone who has taken part in the process so far. Our village and our planning process will be better for your help. The foundation of the Guiding DG effort is the update to our comprehensive plan. The comp plan is a community vision that will guide Downers Grove for the next 20 years as we set policies that direct future growth and development. Thus far, the council has provided direction on the vision, goals, and key recommendations. Diligent focus by future village councils on regular updates to the comp plan can lead to strategies that will help effectively guide village leaders as we make substantive and thoughtful decisions for our community. The Active Transportation Plan serves as a vision and a blueprint for building a more bikeable and walkable Downers Grove, transforming Downers Grove into a pedestrian-first community. It will include a clear vision to guide village decisions and improvements. The plan will focus on all forms of non-motorized transportation and actions that can be implemented on a systematic basis. A key deliverable will be a plan indicating the type and scope of improvements to be made on existing streets. Connections to adjacent communities and regional bike and pedestrian trails will be considered. The council recently reviewed a What's Possible document and will continue to provide direction culminating in an approved active transportation plan in mid-2025. The environment affects us all, and the decisions we make as stewards of it weigh heavily on the success and livability of our community. In December, the Village Council established the vision, goals, and key recommendations of our first ever environmental sustainability plan. It includes a greenhouse gas emissions assessment for our own operations, which will serve as a baseline for reducing our carbon footprint. The plan is being further developed with assistance from the Environmental Concerns Commission and will be ready for council consideration later this spring. The plan is another step toward embracing the benefits of nature, becoming a more sustainable community, and enhancing the character of the community to the benefit of all who live and work here. The sustainability plan will help guide village actions day in and day out. We're also making great progress on a streetscape plan for 2 critical areas, the downtown and Fairview, and the connection between the two. The plan will enhance the physical appearance of public areas in the downtown and Fairview through landscape and hardscape. It will include the creation of permanent areas that can be used for a variety of activities like eating, gathering, and displaying art. The village is taking steps to enhance the area surrounding Fairview Avenue and the Fairview Avenue train station, following recommendations outlined in the 2017 comprehensive plan. In addition to making streetscape improvements for this unique district, the village is seeking to improve all modes of transportation, foster redevelopment, and attract new businesses. In March, the village approved a regulatory framework that includes the key concepts for the zoning regulations and zoning districts for the area. The rezoning process that kicks off later this month includes neighborhood meetings, public hearings before the Planning and Zoning Commission, and discussion at village council meetings. The revitalization of downtown Downers Grove took over 25 years. Efforts in the Fairview area might take just as long, but like our beloved downtown, we believe this area offers fantastic potential to increase in value and opportunity for our residents. For the past few years, the village has been considering video gaming in Downers Grove. The council asked for public input by placing an advisory referendum question on the November ballot. In December, the village council supported the results of the referendum by repealing the video gaming ordinance. With this action, video gaming continues not to be allowed in the village. The village significantly advanced our diversity, equity, and inclusion practices in 2024. A government that reflects its residents is best ready to serve them. Our efforts have been on the village as an employer, with a focus on increasing the diversity of our staff through employee attraction and retention. Our mission is to attract and retain a diverse staff, create opportunities for all, and celebrate differences, knowing that diversity makes us stronger. And I'm proud to say that we are succeeding. All staff members received training on diversity, welcoming, and inclusion, and we participated in the Metro Mayor's Caucus Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Working Group and Task Force. Your village's commitment to ensuring a welcoming workplace for all is unwavering. Downtown Downers Grove continues to be the heart of our community. From exceptional restaurants to outstanding stores to community events big and small, our downtown offers something for everyone. Maintaining a thriving, vibrant downtown requires constant investment. In 2024, we replaced additional sidewalk corner treatments and pedestrian crosswalks, installed several new landscape planting beds, expanded maintenance of existing planting beds, and enhanced ongoing cleaning efforts. The result is an even more welcoming downtown that is ready for additional investment through our upcoming streetscape program. The Downers Grove Police Department is a recognized leader in modern, effective, and empathetic policing. In 2024, their enduring reputation for preserving the rights and security of all was bolstered by the expansion of community policing, including the launch of downtown walk and talks, meetings with homeowner associations and businesses, and establishing bicycle patrols. These efforts have resulted in enhanced relationships with downtown businesses and residents, improved law enforcement, and many positive interactions among officers and members of the public, ensuring a safe and welcoming environment for all our residents, businesses, and guests. The Ogden Avenue Tax Increment Financing District was created in 2001 and was set to expire at the end of 2024. The village, working closely with the EDC and our General Assembly elected officials, extended the expiration of the district. The extension will allow the village to invest TIF revenues received prior to the original expiration date in redevelopment projects that result in new and expanded automobile dealerships and new restaurants. These developments will generate sales tax and food and beverage tax, create and retain jobs, and enhance property values. TIF revenues generated during the extension period will be distributed to other taxing bodies. Over the past 2 decades, more than 30 redevelopment projects have been completed, increasing the taxable value of properties from $29 million in 2000 to nearly $60 million today, and transforming the appearance of the corridor. Let's take a look at Ogden then and now. In May, the Village and Perillo Motors signed a redevelopment agreement to remodel and nearly double the size of the dealership, construct a new 13,600 square foot, two-story service center, and expand the parking area. The new dealership showroom will continue to house Bentley and Lamborghini, with one new notable addition, Rolls-Royce. Construction on this expansion is underway and should be completed this summer. Andy's Frozen Custard will be coming to Downers Grove in 2025. Andy's will be located at the northeast corner of Ogden Avenue and Washington Street, replacing an underutilized site and a dilapidated vacant building with an active, attractive restaurant for all to enjoy. The impact of our partnerships with the Economic Development Corporation and Downtown Management Corporation cannot be overstated. Downers Grove enjoys a robust, diverse economy due to a constant cycle of development and redevelopment in our commercial areas. Simply put, we want you to locate your business in Downers Grove, and our partners at the EDC and Downtown Management help the Village to make this happen. In 2024, the Village budgeted nearly $1 million to the EDC and Downtown Management, and our return on that investment is manifest. More than 70% of the Village's operating budget is generated by economic activity. Only 28% comes from property taxes. Think about that. 72% of the cost of running the Village comes from something other than your property taxes. The festivals and new restaurants in our downtown, the new and expanded car dealerships on Ogden Avenue, the new corporate headquarters in Esplanade and Highland Landmark, the forthcoming redevelopment of the Meadowbrook Shopping Center, and the jobs they all bring with them are absolutely vital to our success. While your Village team works to remain lean and control costs, our EDC and Downtown Management Corporation and the investments we make in them are hard at work keeping up the other end of the equation. We are truly thankful for their partnership and their service to Downers Grove. Working together with the EDC, we significantly improved the Downers Grove economy in 2024 with several noteworthy additions, including a 45,000 square foot expansion at Chemring in the Ellsworth Business Park, the opening of Springwood Suites, Buffalo Wild Wings to Go, McAllister's Deli, Popeye's Kitchen, and the completion of Oak Trace Phase 2 improvements. These economic development wins enhance our tax base and improve the livability, amenities, and appearance of our community. Traditional public services are increasingly enhanced by innovation. The Village publicly launched our social services referral program in 2022, connecting individuals in need of service with the agencies that provide those services. Residents can contact our social worker by multiple methods, including in person, by phone, and online, to receive personal referrals to specific social service providers. The Village also actively contacts individuals who may be in need of service. In 2024, the Village increased its public outreach to enhance awareness of this service. Information was included in police and fire public education programs and events, published on partner agencies' platforms, featured in information booths at a variety of community events, highlighted in newsletters, social media platforms, and our website. Our social worker made numerous presentations to community groups throughout the year, and we published information brochures in multiple languages. Our outreach paid dividends. In 2024, total referrals increased by 12%, and accepted referrals increased by 18%. Over 700 referrals were made, and the overall acceptance rate increased to over 95%. Bottom line, people are getting the help they need. The vast majority of people were connected to housing, mental health, transportation, and senior services. This program operates with the assistance of our Human Service Commission, and we want to send a special thank you to the members of that commission who generally give of their time and talents. Let's take a look at one of the videos we used across social media platforms earlier this year. The Village has worked diligently since the beginning of 2024 to comply with the Lead Service Replacement and Notification Act enacted by the state of Illinois. This law requires the village to develop, implement, and maintain a comprehensive water service line material inventory, as well as a replacement plan for all lead service lines by 2044. To date, 2,725 service lines requiring replacement have been identified, and the village now has a preliminary 17-year replacement plan and a financial plan in place to get the job done. This plan will be updated in 2025 and 26, with the final version prepared in 2027. The village effectively engaged the community to identify service lines and raise awareness, receiving over 2,000 survey responses. The village owns and operates an expansive water utility system, serving over 50,000 residents and hundreds of businesses. Over 4 million gallons of water per day are pumped through the system, which requires significant infrastructure, routine maintenance, and experienced staff to make sure it functions properly. The village purchases water from the DuPage Water Commission, an independent unit of government responsible for providing Lake Michigan water to municipalities in DuPage County. The 2024 water rate study included a model projecting the total cost of owning, operating, and maintaining the village water system. Also included were costs for the future replacement of lead service lines. The study recommended increasing water rates to provide for the long-term financial sustainability of the water fund, which accounts for all water-related revenues and expenses, including the purchase of water, maintenance of water distribution infrastructure, and personnel expenses. The recommended rate increases comply with national affordability standards and will ensure the continued operation and maintenance of the water system at the lowest overall life cycle cost. In a vibrant community like Downers Grove, walkability, rideability, drivability, and connected neighborhoods are key desirable attributes and the reasons why your village takes pedestrian, bike, and traffic safety seriously. In 2024, your village made significant improvements to the sidewalk system by repairing and replacing 120,000 square feet of sidewalk, upgrading 49 intersections to meet ADA standards, restriping 85 crosswalks, installing stop signs at 34 intersections, reducing the speed limit on 59th Street, and the installing of school speed zone limits near O'Neill and Fairmount schools. In 2024, the village made significant improvements to vehicular and pedestrian safety throughout the village. Near North High School, the village completed the construction of the Main Street Safety Project. This project reconfigured Main Street to have one vehicle lane in each direction, dedicated bike lanes, pedestrian lighting, and enhanced traffic signals. The project is expected to result in a reduction of vehicle and pedestrian crashes and to provide opportunities to walk and bike safely and comfortably between the high school and the downtown area while maintaining efficient vehicular traffic flow. This project was a major component of the High School Pedestrian Safety Study, a partnership between the village and School District 99 to enhance safety at the high schools and the areas around them. For well over a decade, your village has been constructing stormwater improvements in areas that are subject to frequent flooding. Since 2008, the village has completed nearly 100 stormwater projects at a cost of over $50 million, and we've seen real results. The stormwater detention systems we have built or expanded are doing their job, putting stormwater in predictable places and draining it away from structures in a timely manner. The result? Flooding is less frequent, less dangerous, and less damaging. The current stormwater capital projects plan includes the construction of 12 new projects at an estimated cost of $7.5 million. In addition to these projects, annually recurring programs such as the Drainage Cost Share Program, our Green Streets Sustainable Stormwater Program, downtown water quality improvements, minor stream corridor maintenance, and storm sewer replacements account for an additional $1 million per year. In 2024, the village completed 7 stormwater capital projects at locations throughout the community, including Curtis and Glenview, in the commuter parking lot near Fairview and the railroad tracks, on Blodgett, Pershing, Maple, Walnut, and in the downtown. This continued investment in our stormwater infrastructure helped improve our FEMA rating. In 2024, FEMA upgraded the village's rating under the National Flood Insurance Program Community Rating System to Class 5. The rating was increased thanks to ongoing village activities, including one-on-one visits with property owners to discuss stormwater issues, the preservation of open space and local floodplains, local flood studies, higher regulatory standards, and the Stormwater Cost Share Program. The Community Rating System is a voluntary incentive program that recognizes and encourages community floodplain management practices that exceed the minimum requirements of the National Flood Insurance Program. As a result of the village's commitment to stormwater and floodplain management and our new Class 5 rating, Downers Grove property owners qualify for a 25% discount on National Flood Insurance Program premiums. In the summer of 2024, the village totally reconstructed Indianapolis Avenue from Fairview to Cumner. The roadway was transformed with new storm sewers, a new water main, new pavement, and sidewalk improvements. This project improved the stormwater management, appearance, comfort, and safety of this important street segment adjacent to Lester School. One of our long-standing strategic goals is to be good stewards of financial sustainability. Financial sustainability is achieved by aligning expenses with revenues on a long-term basis. For many years, we have controlled expenses and implemented revenue sources that withstand short-term uncertainty and provide long-term stability, all while providing value to the residents and taxpayers of our village. Good stewardship, long-range planning, and the desire to care for our residents, businesses, and guests alike demand that financial sustainability remains a top priority. In 2024, we delivered once again. General fund expenses were kept at the budgeted amounts, while revenue exceeded the budget. This allowed us to use $3 million to address both short and long-term financial needs, which minimizes the burden on taxpayers in the future. We continued to use a public safety pension stabilization reserve, which earmarks funds for future contributions to the police and fire pension funds and reduces the impact to property taxpayers. In 2025, the budget approved this past December reflects the strategies and recommendations in the long-range plan, and that includes a sustainable general fund. The FY25 property tax levy of $17.5 million is a 3.6% increase over the FY24 levy, driven entirely by required contributions for public safety pensions. The levy for operations will remain unchanged for the 5th year running. The typical residential property owner will pay approximately $819 to the village in property taxes, about $28 more than last year. That's about $2.25 per day, a real value for the services the residents of Downers Grove expect and deserve. Accuracy, transparency, and consistency are hallmarks of any good organization, and they're what each family and each business expects of the government that serves them. For over 30 years, the village's financial work has been recognized for its accuracy, transparency, and consistency by the Government Finance Officers Association. Once again, the village has received the Distinguished Budget Award and the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting from the GFOA. In addition to outstanding financial work, there are many other instances of exceptional performance throughout the organization. And when it comes to public safety, Downers Grove is fortunate to have award-winning police and fire departments. Case in point, for the 6th year in a row, our fire department was recognized by the American Heart Association with the Mission Lifeline Gold Plus status, the highest recognition level awarded, for its coordinated, proactive system of care that turns first responders, hospitals, and other healthcare providers into a team. Additionally, Good Samaritan Hospital named the Downers Grove Fire Department as a runner-up for their annual Hartman Award. This award is given to medic crews or fire departments who exhibit excellence in the delivery of emergency care in a pre-hospital setting. We also had a few outstanding individual performances. Downers Grove police officer Samantha Glenn received the Public Sector Champion Award from the DuPage Railroad Safety Council in recognition of her actions during a well-being check on a person suffering a mental health crisis. Her training in de-escalation and mental health awareness as part of the Downers Grove Police Department's crisis intervention team played a vital role in saving a life. Following last year's devastating storms, the Downers Grove Fire Department and Lieutenant Andy Hoff were honored for their support of the Mabus Swift Water Rescue Team's deployment to North Carolina in response to Hurricane Helene. Mabus, the Mutual Aid Box Alarm System, is an intergovernmental organization that provides mutual aid response of fire, EMS, and special team resources in the state. I mentioned earlier how the village's rating under the National Flood Insurance Program Community Rating Service was upgraded to Class 5. Many of the activities leading to that upgrade were undertaken by Village Stormwater Administrator Julie Lomax. Not surprisingly, Julie was named the Floodplain Manager of the Year by the Illinois Association for Floodplain and Stormwater Management for her outstanding individual efforts in stormwater management and distinguished local stormwater programs. As you can see, many of the successes highlighted tonight are the collective results of many people working together to achieve shared goals. Communication and information are the keys to understanding, and your village wants to make every effort to communicate with the residents, businesses, and guests we serve, and provide the information that helps us all make decisions and understand our community. We try to create opportunities to connect with us to get the information needed when it's convenient for you. There are many ways to get the latest information on village issues and operations. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and Nextdoor. There's a weekly e-newsletter with links to our website, meeting agendas, construction updates, and local events. Registration is easy with a visit to the e-news subscription page. Finally, you can register for the community-wide notifications and receive important messages from us via phone, email, and text. Please visit our website at downers.us and choose the communications method that works best for you.
There's a lot going on in Downers Grove. Construction projects, council meetings, events, planning. There's so much to know. The village uses a variety of media to help keep you informed. You can find village updates on the website at downers.us, on DGTV Channel 6, e-News, the weekly digital newsletter, Inside DG, the quarterly magazine, Facebook, X, YouTube, Nextdoor, and LinkedIn. You can even receive urgent alerts by registering for DG Notify. Want to pay a bill online? Apply for a permit? Attend a council meeting? Connect with us. It all starts at downers.us.
In recent years, our village has proven resilient in the face of unprecedented challenges. We emerged stronger, staying true to our core values, solving problems new and old, and delivering on promises made long ago. We did it all together as one community. Downers Grove truly is a community that values all its members. Only by recognizing the value of each and every resident will we remain a community ready to engage the challenges that await us. That recognition has been and will continue to be our guiding light. As we step into 2025, I am as confident as ever that our village has the capacity to meet every challenge. I'm proud to report on behalf of Mayor Barnett and the Village Council that our village is exceptionally strong. Thank you to the residents and businesses of Downers Grove, my Village Council colleagues, village staff, and our partner organizations, all of whom find innovative ways to serve our community and position us for future success. 2024 was fantastic, and together we'll make it a great 2025. Thank you for listening, and have a happy, safe, and healthy 2025.